Hi, afternoon everyone. So I've been a bit of a technical hitch with Periscope and Twitter and not wanting to connect and all sorts of goodies going on today. So I'm just here today to do your daily card reading, and I'm going to be using the black and white Faulkner tarot deck to do that for you. Today, the 7th of April. 7th of April. And I'm just going to put down a card for you, talk about that for a bit, and then talk about maybe the new moon that we have today, which is in Aries. So quite an exciting new moon for us today. Here we go. The card for today is the Magician. Okay, Magician card is quite an appropriate, sorry for the shadows, quite an appropriate card for a new moon, because it does talk about opportunity and being able to make things happen for yourself. Lots and lots of new energy around at the moment, and the Magician kind of has that energy about it. Loads of opportunity around you. You need to just trust that you have the skills necessary, though. There will be choices. There will be things that you might not see at the moment that are kind of going to pop up any minute now. But you kind of just have to trust that you have the ability. Some of the things that are available, you may feel that you don't have the skills for, when actually you do. Magician card is saying that. It's saying that you can manipulate all of your environment at the moment. You can manifest things. You can be a magician. Really, really lovely card to get. The new moon is also a time where you can start to manifest things for yourself. The new moon is the time, really, if you want to write a cosmic order, if you want to do a vision board, if you want to send out your wishes to the universe. Doesn't really matter too much which way round you think about things, whether you think of it as cosmic ordering, law of attraction, all those things. It basically comes down to the same thing, and it's about you being able to raise your vibration to a level where you are able to attract the things that you would like to attract. Bob Proctor writes very well about the law of attraction and vibration and all of those things. He talks very, very eloquently about the universe being energy, and I like to think of it being that way. And people, look at the world in slightly different ways, but I believe that we are energy, and that as energy we have a frequency that we vibrate at. Then the law of attraction starts to come in, and if you are working at or vibrating at a frequency that is the same as that which you desire, you will then be able to attract it in. So to kind of make it really simple, I'm probably oversimplifying it a bit. If you are happy and joyful and vibrating at that level, you will attract happy, joyful things. More things that are happy and joyful, more people that are happy and joyful, more events that are happy and joyful, more experiences that are happy and joyful. If you are grumpy, miserable, you will attract things that are grumpy, miserable, people that are grumpy, miserable, and stuff that is grumpy, miserable. So like things attract, but it's all down to energy. It's not just about, let me send out a wish and it will come to me. It's about you being able to change your thoughts and your processes and raise your energy, so that you're vibrating at the same frequency as the stuff you want to attract, or the people you want to attract, or the more experiences you want to attract, whatever it happens to be. As I say, Bob Proctor speaks very eloquently about this. I've written a short little blog which touches on some of this, and I will put the link underneath this when I upload this to YouTube, so that you can have a little read. I have put it up there before, but I will put it up there again because today is the day really for doing that. I'm hoping to put up a little blog a bit later on, a little video on YouTube a bit later on about vision boards and that kind of technique. I'm going to try and get that up today if I can, technology and other work permitting, but I'm going to do my best to get that up there. I'm just going to lay down an oracle card now to look at the kind of new moon energy, see what we've got around us. Bear in mind we've already got the Magician. The Magician is a lovely card. You can manifest things now. So kind of almost like be careful what you wish for. Have the energy of being happy and joyful, and keep that energy around you. Do what you need to do to get that energy. You know, if you're feeling a bit low, do things that change that mood around. Put on some music, watch something funny, do whatever it is that it is for you. It doesn't have to be what I say. You know, what makes me laugh, what makes me joyful may not be what makes you joyful. Choose your things carefully. And I kind of want to say, yeah, follow your own guidance on that. Okay, the card that I've pulled out for in the Energy Oracle card is an interesting one because it's the Hostilities card. And this card, I feel, would be, if it were a tarot card, it would be the Five of Swords. It's interesting because I actually don't feel like this is actually about hostilities today. I feel like this is more about the energy, the forward movement, the fighting energy. So it may not be about arguments and that side of things, but this new moon is in Aries. Okay, Aries does have a little bit of a double-edged sword, and I am drawn to the sword in there. But and I am an Aries, so I can kind of say this without fear of upsetting too many people. Aries energy can be feisty, and it can actually be quite brutal when it's forced to be. Almost, you know, when you kind of push Aries that little bit too far, they will burst and explode. It's all over quite quickly, and they do move on and expect to be forgiven. But they do have that side to them. So this new moon, although it is about new beginnings, it is about all of that stuff, may have a slightly feisty side to it. So be aware of that. You know, that may not be your natural state to be in, but it is something that Aries has attached to it. And so the new moon energy might have you feeling a little bit feisty. If you want to manifest, you want to try and step away from the feistiness, because if you're feisty, angry, cross, grumpy, miserable, you attract all those angry, feisty, grumpy, miserable people around you, and you really, nobody wants that. So kind of balance it out with the Magician card, and just, you know, be aware that the Aries energy can be that way, and you may feel that way for a bit. You can change your thoughts though. You're in charge. You're in charge. Your brain is your brain. It's not there being manipulated by anybody else. You are in control of it. So feel free to do that for yourself. Give yourself a little bit of credit, and know that you are actually in control. I've just pulled out a card for a little bit of further guidance, and what they're showing me is the appreciation card, and it's almost like they're reminding me that what I haven't said to you about the cosmic order inside of things and the law of attraction is the importance for you to appreciate what you already have. Okay, what you already have, probably, if you're watching this, is quite substantial, especially in comparison to many others, and there is always something to be grateful for. So in order to get yourself into the right vibration and to make the law of attraction work for you, it's probably a good idea to have a little focus every now and again on the stuff that you actually have around you and express some gratitude for it. It's like I was saying to a client of mine recently, if the universe, think of the universe as one of your friends, if one of your friends gave you a gift and you didn't say thank you for it, they're not very likely to continue to give you gifts. Universe is the same. It gives you gifts. If you don't have any appreciation for those gifts, then guess what? There won't be many more gifts. And people often, when they're in a state of you know, the hostilities and all the grumpiness, look at their situation and think they haven't got anything to be grateful for. Absolutely loads to be grateful for. Yeah, everything may not be hunky-dory in every single minute of your life, but I can almost guarantee that everybody listening to this can go to their tap and pour themselves a glass of water. There are millions of people in the world that don't have that privilege. Even if that is the one thing today that you're grateful for, you have something to be grateful for. And from that, you can build into loads of other stuff. Loads and loads and loads of other stuff. Write yourself a gratitude list once a day. Write something down that you're grateful for. It doesn't have to be a great big deal. Could be the fact that your cat sat on your lap, or whatever it is for you. I only throw these ideas out there as things that kind of work for me, because that's my point of reference. But whatever it is that works for you, that helps you to appreciate and helps you manifest and helps you kind of step away from the grumpy card, so that you can create something that's nicer for yourself. I will leave those thoughts with you for now. Have a really good rest of the day, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.